Hello, good day to all, good day to everyone. I hope my voice is coming out clear. Um, Let me see some settings here. Good day to all of you. Welcome to today's program. If you are here for the first time, I would advise you please subscribe to this channel, and so that whenever I come live, you will be among the first people that will be notified. On today's program, let me see, do I have cross? Yeah, I have everything set. I'm about to move ahead. So, my people, good day to all of you. Welcome to today's program. I know that most of you have been waiting for me. I am very sorry I run out of internet. I know it sounds weird, but it do happen most of the times. All you can do now is to share this video, invite your friends. You guys are not inviting your friends. You guys are not even sharing the videos. You can, let's do ourselves a favor by sharing the video, because the more the video goes out, the more people knows what is going on. The people tap, other people will be able to tap from the knowledge you are tapping. A lot of countries are in darkness. They don't know what is going on within the international community. They don't even know what may come to them the next. They just there doing their business, going around doing their normal thing, without knowing that the clock is ticking. Anything can happen at any given time. Anything can happen. Good day, my brother. Seun, good day. Ibrahim, good day from wherever you are watching from. My people, I'm sending special greetings to all of you. And for our brothers and sisters that are celebrating their Salah today, I say happy Salah to all of you. And I wish you guys long life and prosperity. I pray that Allah will touch you, for you to remain focused, and also touch your spirit, for you to accept that we need something different from our beloved country called Nigeria. Allah will provide for all of us, also provide for Nigeria. May the fasting that you fast yourself, the punishment you give your body by not eating when you are hungry, bring prosperity, long life, and good health to all of yours. Thank you, my people. So let me continue without wasting most of your time. Trump said Russia will go nuclear. It's gonna be the end of the America. My brother, I don't pray for that. Before you use that word, have you ever located any nuclear bunker around you? Have you identified any hideout where you will be able to hide your head? On today's program, my question goes to Germany. If you look at that cover page, the cover page is Berlin. The military at the left are the German military during Second World War. The person standing firm is I put him as the former king of Germany that declared the First World War that the German lost. And the person in the middle scratching the head without a face, if you look around his head, he's scratching his head and is full of question marks. That means we are asking questions, we are confused. And we are, if you look where I placed that picture, it's in between the German military and Moscow. And also the dictative watching with his scoop glass is looking inside Moscow, searching for all evidence they are accusing Russia of. And the whole, if you look at on top of that picture, you will see Vladimir Putin, of the president of the Russian Federation. He's there, and our dictative is as independent journalists, we are searching if he's guilty, and also to find out if whatever he says is bluff or he stand by it. Let me give you people a little story. Most of you know this, most of you don't even know it. What is going on in Ukraine today has happened before. Most of you don't even know it. Most of you may come across a story that says Vietnam War. Most of you will only hear about Vietnam War. You know, Sky Oman, good evening, good evening. But how many of you have researched what really happened in Vietnam War? What conspired? How did that war break out? How come about that war? Let me give you people the little one I know. If you know more than me, please don't nail me. Rather, update on the story that I'm about to give. I'm not the master of everything. Rather, I try to research, read, and to give out a little. So today's question goes like this. Why Ukraine? This type of thing, has it happened before? Or this is the first time? The answer is this. It has happened before. Okay, let me see what my brother wrote here. He said, do you think that the nuke are for decorations? The war is between Russia and NATO. Hello? Am I back on air? Can you hear me? I noticed that I went offline. Can somebody hear me? Are you there? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, say yes. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, please say yes. You can hear me. I don't know whether you people can still hear me. Okay. Mubarak say yes, Ibrahim. So let me continue. This problem going on in Ukraine has happened before. It has happened in Vietnam. If you go to that history of Vietnam, you will find out that what is going on in Ukraine today is photocopy of Vietnam War. If I said photocopy, complete photocopy. I don't know why the West keep on repeating their experiment that they have done before and it failed. They will look for another country and repeat the same game again, and that game will also fail them, and they will look for another country and they will play the same game. Why am I sounding like this? In Vietnam War, Vietnam was former territory of France. It was the France that colonized Vietnam. With the time, Vietnam people start agitating for freedom. To the extent, everything break into chaos, war, everything. Along the line, America was also behind the scene, programming whatever that is going on, you know. So along the line, the Soviet Union was also active by that time. And as Russians normally do their thing, the way I start understanding them, they always stand at the side of the good ones, you know. While America and Europe always have the agenda to dominate, to colonize, to possess, to dictate for you, to turn you to inhuman, to make you something Ukraine. They made you they made you something Ukraine. Let me use the word Ukraine, you know. And along the line, as that war break out, and the Americans and the French and Britain noticed that they cannot push back heavily, what did they do? They now host a meeting and ask for division of the country, that the country should be divided into two, North Vietnam and South Vietnam. Watch out, watch what is going on in Ukraine now. And all the whole parties agreed. The party that America took, like the western part of Ukraine, and these oligarchs, Zelensky and groups that are ruling, They started managing at the beginning. It shows like they are turning like Western style of life and everything. You know, they like to live Hollywood life, borrowing money to run something so that others will think that, oh, it's like I got it wrong. You know, like the Western world, everybody want to become a member of European Union, but when you come in, you will start crying because you will notice that everything is wash, 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 wash. The same people that has the wealth in the West, they are the only one, and the remaining is just to use them to run their business. You get me? Like, let me give you an example because most of you may start arguing now. If you look at Romania, Bulgaria, they joined European Union, they joined Schengen State. All these, their companies were wiped out, and German companies move in and use them as cheap labor. They don't need to use the European money that they are giving them to build new industry. Calm down. Start importing from Germany. Start importing from Netherlands. Start importing from us, but you are part of us. Do you understand the game? They turn you to cheap labor. They build factories and motor parts companies in your countries, like in Italy. You know, they systematically they turn you to second class cheap labor. That's and they will paint your cities and try to do things so that it will be shining and paying social system and your neighbors will become envy, thinking that everything is right. Nothing is right there. You get me? So that is the game they played in Vietnam. But in Vietnam, the other side, the side that was with US, you know that whatever that US touched turned to Nigeria. You know, let me use it. They turn to Ukraine and they turn to Nigeria. The reason why I use the word Nigeria is corruption. They steal with impunity. They plunder the wealth of the people. They turn the people to rubbish. That is what those areas turn to. To the extent, the agreement that was made to divide the South and Western Vietnam, the American side, you know how they do. They don't keep agreement. They don't respect law agreement that they sign with any country. They always love everything to move to their terms. If that thing fail to move to their terms, they will, maybe they have run out of arms, like Ukraine now. If they run out of arms and run out of any option, they will now go for division to be able to reorganize and re-energize themselves to go for the second part. You know, that's what they did in Vietnam. After they have feed the oligarchs and make them to be that they can't even give up the country, they now see that they are eager to fight. They now point out that they should go to the southern Vietnam and reconquer that territory. You get me? They should reconquer it, and so that it will be one Vietnam under their umbrella. They are no longer abiding to the agreement of division. Now they want the entire country. The same thing that happened as southern Ukraine said that they don't want the coup that took place in their capital. They don't want the marionette president. They don't want all the corrupt oligarchs and government. Their main central government start bombing them. The same game happened in Vietnam. The same thing is replica, is photocopy, 100%. They didn't even leave 1 inch. They copied everything and put it inside Ukraine. My people, you know, along the line, that war breaks out. That America is pushing all in now to Ukraine. That is how America was going all in Vietnam. France all in, Britain all in, all of them, both Europe, German, all of them all in, pushing everything in their, pushing, you know, against the Soviet. And that war was very hot. America lost a lot of jet fighters. You know, if you watch their film, always their opponent always is one MacGyver will wipe the entire community. One MacGyver, you know, that is that is Hollywood actor America. You know, like one Ukrainian jet pilot that hit almost 40 Russian jet fighter out today, as I'm talking to you. British media have confirmed that that thing is phantom. It not exist. There is no pilot that shoot down a 15 Russian jet fighter. It was children's game they were playing that they recorded and upload, and they start trending. That is what is happening in Vietnam. That America will tell you how their jet fighter will fly into a country. All of you won't see the jet fighter, but the jet fighter will be seeing you people and be pinpointing whom to kill and not. That is what happened in Vietnam. Soviet MiG nearly wiped them. America used all nuclear weapon on planet except atomic. Every other weapon was used on that Vietnam. As they were researching in Ukraine now, Ukraine has military laboratory developing different types of virus that are ready to harm people. You know, virus that are ready to kill a lot of people in that area. They want to develop it, not knowing that Russia will come ahead of the time. My people, today you may hate Russia. I have searched various independent Western medias. Even most of them have been closed in Facebook, in YouTube, everywhere. Most of them, they operate now on Telegram. They are Western media, so Western citizens, so most of them are in Donbass as I'm speaking to you now. Most of them are in Russia. Investigating every damn allegation is fake, lie. That's why even German threatened Telegram that they will block them if they fail to give them access key. That the Telegram is sponsoring drug. So Telegram is covering people that are giving Telegram all sorts of allegations, only to have access to Telegram to block these people from Telegram. My people, if you want to know the truth, the truth is no longer on Google. The truth on Russian issue is no longer in any Western place that you will Google and sit down. Right? No, you must dig deep. You must dig deep. Do you know why all of them are tunneling weapons to Ukraine? To the extent America passed this Land Lease Act to give Ukraine credit on weapons. Ask yourself, where is all those weapons going to? Is Ukraine selling the weapon, or they are granting it? My people, Russia is granting Ukrainian military. Do you know what is granting? It's like you carrying corn, go to grander, pouring the corn. It's turned to dust. Keep on pouring, believing that it will reach an extent the corn will now start flying out from the other end. It won't be dust. They are granting everything west. Everything. And the small portion of area they are holding, that is where they stand, and Ukrainians keep on coming and they keep on granting them. With the equipment and everything, and they want to go all in. To this day now, as I'm talking to you, the question why I'm asking Berlin, are we now at war with Russia? Because the rate that Germany is getting involved in this war, I am catching fear. Because in international law, it states that any country that supports the opponent side of any people fighting, you are party to that war. You are now party to that war. Because they have a very good reason, the reason why they block all the whole media that's supposed to give different side of the story. If you say that you stand by the truth and nothing but the truth, unblock all Russian, all alternative media, unblock them. We will listen to you, we will listen to them. We will investigate yours, we will investigate them. Because this thing is gradually getting out of hand. Nobody have shown me the bunker in this territory. Or show me the jet fighter that will take us to Africa if it's about to happen. Is it going to happen? My people, it's going to happen. Ask yourself, why should American ministers, Pentagon, all those in military, are using this term, even though the Germans are using it, Europeans are using it. We must win this war. We must win this war. We must win this war until the last blood of Ukrainian soldier, not demo, not the last blood of German soldier, not the last blood of American soldier. We must win the war with the last blood of Ukrainian soldiers. Yes. Even as this, my brother, he just said it, even China was producing more nuclear weapons to support Russia to fight US and NATO in case it comes to wars. Why would the US want to destroy every powerful country so that... Yeah, let me tell you the reason why America want to destroy the world. Do you want to know the reason why America want Russia to collapse, China to collapse? Even India, they will lick India like chocolate. And other countries that are coming up. Do you know the reason why? Let me tell you the reason why. Go and Google yourself, by yourself, what happened to the gold of Haiti. Most of you know Haiti. Haiti got independence is over 200 and something years ago. But Southern Sudan is more independent than Haiti. If you go and search what happened to the Haiti gold, if you know what happened to the Haiti gold, you will now know what America and West want to achieve. Do you know what they did to Haiti? On a good, blessed day, sun shining, people are happy, everywhere is good. America just land with their military and ship in Vietnam, Haiti. They march to the Haiti Central Bank. They packed the whole Haiti gold in their central bank. All the whole precious stone, diamond, everything. They loaded everything inside their ship. And they left. Did anybody ask question? Did anybody in Haiti on that day did any venture? Did anybody did anything? You don't dare. That's the position they want the world to remain. You may gather your wealth, gather whatever, thinking that you are somebody on a good day when they need it, because they know how to use it, they know the value, they will now step in and pack everything and leave. As they gave Iraq allegation of chemical weapon, showing us the dust in UN Security Council, that imminent, that the bomb is about to explode. The same language Israel is using on Iran. Nuclear bomb, in the next 12 hours, in the next 6 hours, in the next 3 hours, years is going crossing by. That these people went to Iraq and packed the whole gold of a nation, packed the whole dollar and euro of the whole nation and left. We didn't see powder, we didn't see cake, we didn't see bomb, nothing has exploded. Nothing. The only remaining force that is working to give light back to the world is Russia. Look at Africa. Which country expelled French military for the first time in history? That small country, I have forgotten the name of the country, either Senegal or whatever, that sent the French out. Why did they have the guts to do it? They have been dreaming to do it. Why did they do it? Because Russians are there, giving them guarantee to see tomorrow. And if all French speaking is Mali, okay, Mali, thank you, my brother. Mali did on something that has never ever happened. Imagine the whole French speaking country in Africa. Their central bank is in Paris. They don't have right to build their own central bank. Or should I say that Central Africa today have legalized Bitcoin and French money. But ask me, how long will French money last against the Bitcoin? Bitcoin will outperform that money, and people will dump fresh money, so that the people, maybe tomorrow, they will now create their own currency. That, I believe, that is where they are going. Why do they have the God to do it? Russians are there. Russians are there, my brothers and sisters. Do you know that all the whole African speaking countries, most of Eastern countries, and the South African countries and Central Africa, for their independence to come, Russians, we are there to make sure, to guarantee that they fight for their independence. The whole world, independent thinkers should channel their Holy Spirit behind Russia. I know that somebody will say, hey, you are living in Germany. German gave you everything. Yeah, German taught me rule of law. German taught me freedom of speech. German made me that there is human right. German made me to understand that you must stand by the truth. If German want me to believe whatever they want to tell me, open the whole alternative media. If you want me to believe you, allow other alternative media to be active. I must not listen from one side, because the law of the land made me to understand that you must listen from the both side. You must listen from the both side. Why now? Why must judgment will be now passed through one voice? No. You will not wake up from American-sponsored media to tell me that Russia is guilty of human rights, and whosoever that want to go and investigate that place will die. How many journalists have Ukrainians killed? How many YouTubers, as I'm talking now, how many of my type have lost their life in Ukraine just to stay inside their room, to stand their ground and air their own personal opinion? Their life is gone. They are finished. They are no longer part of this planet Earth. Look at this small island near Australia. Has no right to sign any security agreement with China. But in Europe, Ukraine has every right to join NATO, to bring nuclear bomb at the back of Russia, to build military laboratory, nuclear laboratories within Russia, and also release the pathogens in Russian people to use them as guinea pig to test. Ukraine has the right to do it because they are sovereign state. But these Papua Guinea, or whatever they call them, are not allowed to sign any security guarantee with any other country. But only you people, whosoever that sign with you is the person that understand human rights, that understand everything. Anybody that want to go his own independent way is guilty of something else that I know nothing about. Gradually, German Soviet Red Army marched back to Berlin, are now marching back towards Moscow. We are now marching gradually. We are marching back to Moscow. Can't you see it? Papua New Guinea is a country of its own, but has no right to sign any agreement with any independent country. Even America made it public that if they see any Chinese military base in that territory, they will take action. Which action are you going to take? That means you got to bomb them. But why won't Russia, all the whole countries that Americans are fighting, even though in Syria, start giving Syrian military equipment to kick the ass of Americans out of their country? Give Iran every equipment they need to support Iraq, to kick them out of Iraq. Is the order of the day, my people. Is it not so? They have started it in Ukraine. Russia has every right to do it. My brother says the world should come together on Russia and Ukraine to settle the issue, not for NATO nation to be sending weapons to Ukraine. Ask yourself, why are they sending weapons? What do they want to achieve? Don't you know that underground they have already made Ukraine member of NATO? Don't you know that? The same thing before Russia stepped in, something is already in the making behind the scene, and Russians are having it firsthand. If Ukraine is no member of NATO, my people, just look around. The whole West are crippling their own economy for the sake of Ukraine. Ask yourself, what is inside Ukraine? What is so special in Ukraine? Can somebody tell me? Why must I suffer? Why must I buy only 1 liter of oil? I won't even buy 1 carton because of Ukraine. Why must I buy a liter of fuel almost €5? Not cent again, just because of Ukraine. Why must my NEPA bill skyrocket because of Ukraine? Are we at war with Russia? Is Ukraine part of Northern Westphalia? Is Ukraine part of our state? Should be the question we should be asking. Are we at war with Russia? Hashtag, are we at war with Russia? I have not started. They try to kick my internet. They are everywhere, watching, monitoring this page, this yeye page. This is my small yeye page that mean nothing to nobody. I'm only here talking blah, blah, blah. But whenever I come live, they attack the page. I have tried to, do you know that I'm not making even 1 cent from my videos? They will tell me I go against their law, 2019, May 2019. Where did I go? How come something that happened 2019, you are using it to punish me now that I can't even find the thing? How can somebody wake up, send me a message that you order us to delete your page? You have 14 days to cancel it. And the link that was sent to me, if you click on the link, they said that it's not working. Fighting my narrative, fighting me, telling people that you should ask questions, telling people go to your Telegram, type Russia war, type Ukrainian war, type Russia today, type whatever. You will now get a lot of alternative medias. Europeans, Americans telling you the other side of the story. You read it from your phone. Even it now come to my notice that if you're using Android phone, you shouldn't even download Telegram from Play Store. You should download the APK of that Telegram to get the full function of Telegram. The ones they host, they ask Telegram to reduce the capability so that they will have access to it. They try to control what you should think, how you should talk, what you should be thinking. Is this useless Facebook want to tell me what to think and how to do it? They are useless. If you are not useless, close your page. After all, I come to my notice that Facebook is losing billions of dollars per day. TikTok is taking over. People are no longer interested on Facebook. Only the above 40s, young ones are now in TikTok. That's why they try to kill TikTok under Trump. God guide you too, my brother. What do you want me to say? Look at me there. I am nobody to challenge the entire West. Why must it be this page? Millions of people are there talking their own, doing their thing. This my page is I see it as I'm nobody. But the type of attack that I'm receiving, do you believe that I have over 30,000 likes, over 40 something thousand followers? But I will finish my video. It's only, they will tell me it's only 3 people, 6 people that are engaged to the video. Why is the video? Even me, my other account that they don't know that I'm the owner, they are sending me notification. If I will click yes, that I will stop receiving notification from my own page. They didn't know that it's me. That is the message they are sending to people. Is my notification disturbing them? They should click this button and they will block it. It won't be coming again. And let me just go straight a little bit into this sanction of anything. Do you know that all the whole sanction that they place on Russia, the only people holding there on that sanction is Europe. America is importing fuel. America is increasing their fuel importation from Russia. Americans are increasing their gas importation, LNG importation from Russia. Even, I don't know whether they import the gas from Russia, they sell it to Europe. They're increasing their gas importation, their wheat, their fertilizer, everything. America have increased everything. They are importing from Russia. But Europe are giving sanction, killing their own economy. Why? Because America is in recession. American economy is in recession. Even Russian money now is becoming more valuable than dollar. You may argue it, but I told you people the time this war break out, I said, if you have dollar, sell it and buy ruble. I told you this. Had it been that you bought ruble today, go and sell that money, you will know where you stand today. And let me tell you, this economic war, Europe will come out with running nose. Both America, Russia will not fail. Because Russia have planned this thing ahead of the time. Remember, Putin said it. He said that had it been we didn't go to war, as we went to war now, all the whole sanctions they place on us now could have come tomorrow. Because they have planned it to place those sanctions. Do you know that most of the sanctions that have been placed on Russia was passed since January this year? Ask yourself why. Most of the sanctions that you see they placed on Russia today was passed and signed in America since January. To tell you that Russians are seeing, they know what is going on. It's only African leaders that are sleeping around. Now is the time to join the moving train. Join the moving train. And which one is the moving train? Is Russia and China. If most of you have forgotten, many may say, why should Russia attack Ukraine? Did you remember, or you should go to your Google, type Odessa 2014 massacre? Or how did 2014 Odessa massacre become a turning point? Go and Google Odessa massacre 2014. You will see how the freedom fighters of Ukraine, the good Ukrainians, burn people alive inside upstairs building. People was born, cooked, they burn and die. If you jump from window, they will use baseball and kill you. Go and Google it. Maybe Google will hide it too, but go and Google the Odessa, that is Odessa massacre of 2014. Go and Google it. Then you will know that America and Britain has turned this country to a terrorist federation. Ukraine is a terrorist. Calling country or terrorist country is understatement. Ukraine is a terrorist organized government. I don't know how to qualify it. Sorry. You know? That is the people that the West, whatever that America touched, turned to Ukraine. The same thing they did to Vietnam. They want to play the same thing in Ukraine. And if you go and search the Ukrainian Vietnam history, how the war started, you will see complete mirror of Ukraine war. You know? You will see the photocopy of everything. Let me write this thing. What is happening? Am I not allowed to write? Go and Google it. Oh, sorry, that O is big one. Sorry. You know, so the reason why I'm making this video is just to ask German government a question. Are we at war with Russia? And everybody, share this video. The only thing you people will do for me is to share the video. Since nobody have shared the video. Since I'm making this video now, nobody, no one person, nobody. If you are with Russia, share the video. If you love what the Russians are doing, share the video. If you hate what Ukraine is doing, share the video. If you hate what the West are doing, share the video. Why are you people not sharing the video? Are you afraid? Are you afraid? I don't understand it. You come to the page, you watch, you like what you do see on this page, but you don't share it. If you share it, does it cost money? The page you are using is a borrowed page, let me tell you. Any page, any place where you go that you don't pay for the services, you are the product they are selling there. You know, only one person have shared. About 17 people are watching. You know, if all these 17 people, 16 watching, will be able to share, I believe we are going somewhere. You know, more people will come across lucrative information. Maybe they will be able to ask questions. Maybe they will be able to change something back home in Africa. Watching it just like that and relax, my people, is not how things have been done. You are not paying to receive the information. I'm not paying to, I spend my time to research for it. I'm not asking people to pay for it. The only thing I demand is share it. Because the more you share it, the more people come across it, the more people listen to it, the more people pick interest, the more people become more enlightened, the lesser argument you will have on the street. Because if you come here, tap knowledge, and you go out and try to tell somebody that what they're believing on is fake, they will tell you America is God. Somebody told me, without America, you won't live in Europe. Without America, you won't be in Europe. I said, what? Why didn't I travel to US? Without America, I won't be in Europe. Who said so? That is the thinking of a black man. We went out yesterday. As where we went, we were discussing along the line. You know, we started discussing about the way the Germans treat the Africans living in this country. And I told them, I said, they will treat us that way because we fail to promote our culture. You came to Europe, but you want to become more European than Europeans. Arabs will come to this country, they come with their culture, they protect their culture, they promote themselves. Others will come to a strange land, they always travel with their culture. Do you know that Syrians that we are I've run out of words. Migrants that are running away from their countries. That Germans were moving back to Syria to bring their families, even though he has 2, 3 wives, they bring his wives to this country. Our culture made us understand that we supposed to be like this, we're supposed to be like that. Oyibo knows our culture, but it's not their duty to promote your culture for you. If you fail to promote it or to show your culture or to stand by your culture, they will trample on it. That's what I'm telling my people. It is made for us to promote ourselves. Show whom you are, what you believe, what your religion stands for, what is your identity, who are you? We are now behaving like our forefathers. By that time, they were small. If you go to church, if you want to baptize your child, your native name is not qualified for baptism. Instead of you to tell the white man, carry your holy water and leave. They now say, but I want to baptize. But say, if you want to baptize your son must take our name to be whether soldier or no soldier. You turn yourself to their object. Look at my name, Zebedee. Yes. While I have a wonderful name that is Ejilike Mowa. Ejilike Mowa. You take everything gradually. Or should I call it the way my mother normally calls me? She calls me Ejike Mowa. Ike, you take the word by force. Yes. Ejike is my name. You must take the word by force. Not you hearing force means you carry gun, means you carry A, you carry B. No. Read the meaning. Our people says, Onyo George Ndoyalonike. We can only stand our ground as election is coming now by showing whom we are. Stop being a copied human being. Be yourself. Be yourself. Russia they are themselves. When they said niet means no is no, niet is niet. Enough of all this westernization. We want to be Africa. I want to be me. Why must I westernize myself? Why must a dog be sleeping with our ladies because they watch too much films? That is westernization. Is that our culture? It's not our culture. The supreme being that created human and animal give us dominion over every other creature. But we are now bowing to them. Oh, sacrament, destroy the bad evil. My brother Ugochukwu, you are the citizen of Nigeria. You are Nigeria. Russians are fighting for them to leave to see tomorrow. Ukrainians are fighting to defend what they call their territory. Europe self are fighting to protect their interests in that country. And you are running away from your challenges. I don't want to use words, but remain focused. Listen to my voice. Don't look at my face. Listen to my voice. Regain your identity. Who are you? Do you know the meaning of Ugo? Do you know the bird they call Ugo in Igbo land? The bird of God. My father told me, I saw Ugo. Ugo carries human as Egbe carries chicken. Ugo kidnaps human. You are the eagle of God and you are running away from the challenges. Why did your mother think all the whole name on planet and choose that name, Ugo Chukwu? Are you dancing by the tone of that your name? The great men are fighting for their land. What are you doing? Running away? Hiding between your mother's legs? Calling a country a dead area? Do you know how stinky Europe was before? Europe's, they live with animals. They commit a lot of crimes. A lot of things happens here. But people fight, destroy their own life to make me an African to live amicably in this country. But my people back home are fighting each other, looking for who is a Sabo and who is not Sabo. While your enemies, the governors, senators, presidents, are out there ordering pizza, living in Nigeria, ordering pizza from Italy, ordering ice cream from Italy. But you people are busy killing each other, fighting a what they call this guy. If 1 million Biafran groups fighting each other. If you go to the north, Boko Haram is no longer Boko Haram. It's now bandit. Tomorrow it will get another name. Massacring, killing people. Nigerians are running helter-skelter. They are not coming together as a country to challenge their common enemy. Rather, they are even playing tribalistic in the pit of death where they find themselves. Are you guys for real? We are sitting here discussing Ukraine and Russia. Who has ever sat down in any part of the world and discussed Nigeria? Who? Nobody. To tell you, nobody will talk on your behalf, nor fight your wars. Fulani, Hausa, Yoruba, Ibibio, Igbo, either you come together to fight your common enemy, or your common enemy will consume you. I, Ejilike Mowa, is telling you this. Today is 3rd of what? May 2022. If you keep on that path you are following, you will wake up and find no Nigeria. You won't find any ground where you will stand. Nnamdi Kanu has done his job. Nnamdi Kanu is like Jesus Christ. Nnamdi Kanu is a prophet. Nnamdi Kanu wake you up, people up, everybody. He will not come down to fight your wars. But he has allowed you. You are about to be consumed by unseen force. I'm not an IPOB member. I'm not a Biafran. But I stand by the truth. Waiting when Nnamdi Kanu will be released for you to take your path. He has done his own. He come to this country, this world, for a purpose. Nnamdi Kanu was born for a purpose. Like as I'm here now, using this microphone to talk to you. Election is coming. What are you doing? Can you be able to identify the real person that is meant for you? Can you? Can you reject money to identify the real person? Can you do your diligent investigation to know who carries you in mind? Can you be able to figure out the president who is ready to touch the Constitution of the Federation? All of you are running about either to boycott the election or to choose the wrong people. What are you doing? History must come back to judge you. What are you doing? Ugochukwu, let me repeat it again. Igbos has a proverb that says, Ana zota ala, ma zowute. You have to secure the ground first before looking for anything you will put on that land. There, I rest my case. God bless all of you. Thank you for sharing the video. Thank you for watching. I will come back next time. Remain blessed. And don't forget, ask the question, are we at war with Russia? God bless all of you. Have a wonderful weekend. For those that are celebrating Salah, keep my own ram because I will come for it.